Howdy, my name is Daxio, and this is Plugged In News. And in today's pin update, we have Defense Secretary to mandate COVID-19 vaccine for U.S. military by September 5th, as well as Greek wildfires. Thousands flee as apocalyptic fires continue to rage like a horror movie. Let's get right into it. Alright, and for the first story today, this comes from Fox News by Ron Blitzer, and it is Defense Secretary to mandate COVID-19 vaccine for U.S. military by September 15th. And this goes on to read, the Pentagon is requiring members of the U.S. military to get vaccinated against coronavirus. All military troops will have until September 15th to get vaccinated, according to a memo sent by the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin to all Department of Defense employees. It could even be sooner depending on the developments regarding vaccine approval or the spread of COVID-19. I will seek the President's approval to make the vaccines mandatory no later than mid-September or immediately upon FDA approval, whichever comes first, Austin said in the memo, which went out to our troops on Monday. I will not hesitate to act sooner or recommend a different course to the President if I feel the need to do so, Austin added. To defend this nation, we need a healthy and ready force. The Pfizer vaccine is expected to be approved by the Food and Drug Administration in early September. Should that not happen, Austin could seek presidential waiver to require troops to get the vaccine. Austin encouraged all his employees to get vaccinated right away, regardless of the requirement. To defend this nation, we need a healthy and ready force. I strongly encourage all DoD military and civilian personnel, as well as contractor personnel, to get vaccinated now, and for the military service members to not wait for the mandate. Not wait for the mandate. So basically what he's saying is, it's either you're going to get vaccinated or you're getting kicked off the force. And pretty soon it's going to be in cities too. It's already happening in New York. It's happening in France. It will be happening to you. They will say you need a vaccine in order to get here, or you need to show me your papers in order to get in here. What does that sound like? I don't know. Anyways, if you do want to get the vaccine, make sure you talk to your doctor before you do so. Make sure it's right for you. And on to the next story. And for the next story today, this comes from Mirror Co. UK, and this is Greek wildfires. Thousands flee as apocalyptic fires continue to rage like horror movie. And this is by Carolina Tagaris. Let's get right into it. So thousands have been forced to flee their homes as apocalyptic wildfires in Greece continue to rage through the country. The island of Evea was burning uncontrollably for the sixth day on Sunday after ferries were scrambled to rescue beleaguered residents. The blaze on the island, which is Greece's second biggest, erupted into several fronts, tearing through thousands of acres of forest across the northern region, forcing evacuations of dozens of villages. The flames engulfed homes in 5 villages, but the full extent of the damage was not immediately known. I don't think it's still going to be immediately known considering these fires are going on, but it's like a horror movie, said 38-year-old pregnant evacuee who gave her name as Amina after she boarded a rescue ferry at the town of Pekfki. But now, this is not a movie, this is real life, this is the horror that we have lived for the last week. We were talking about the apocalypse, I don't know how to describe it. So Troyes, Coast Guard of the town of Posos, told the state broadcaster ERT. Wildfires have broken out in many parts of the country during a devastating week-long heat wave, Greece's worst in 3 decades, with searing temperatures and hot winds creating tinderbox conditions. Across the country, forest land has burned and dozens of homes and businesses have been destroyed. Since Tuesday, the Coast Guard have evacuated more than 2,000 people, including many elderly residents from different parts of Evea, which is linked to the mainland by bridge, and dramatic sea rescues as night sky turned into an apocalyptic red. This is pretty scary right now. The world's in a bit of a bind. I mean, over on the West Coast, we got Oregon and I believe Washington. They have massive forest fires, like world record numbers since like the 90s or 80s, and now this in Greece, that's just absolutely destroying the northern part of it. Pretty crazy, guys. Anyways, if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub down below, drop a comment, let me know how I'm doing, let me know what I can do to improve, and don't forget to stay plugged in. Peace out, boys.